Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I'm going to give it a couple of minutes until all of y'all join me. Again, deep apologies about the delay. We should have done this live 2 days ago. So, deepest apologies. But I'm glad to be here and I'm so excited about today's topic. So, let me All right, how have all of you been and how has October been? October has been an interesting month. A lot has been happening. Again, there's a bit of density that's coming up that may be weighing down on a lot of you. So you guys may be feeling a little stressed. Some of y'all may be feeling really tired. Some of y'all may be questioning on the very existence of life. So a lot is happening. Good evening, Jordan. Yes, a lot of fatigue as well. So, yes, the energies have been pretty uh, tough and intense for the collective. It's been very painful in a way for some. It has been tiring, deep, dense, intense. So, a lot has been going on, causing a lot of pain in a way. Hello, Samantha. Good to see you. And Samantha says hi to everyone as well. So, guys, how have you all been feeling? This will be my first live for October, and I would say that this month, again, like every other month this year, has been an interesting set of energies that's coming through as well. But a lot of fatigue, a lot of tiredness. There's also a lot of catharsis, a lot of release coming in through as well. So that is the reason why I thought, today's topic would be truly amazing, and hence why I decided, we should talk about this. Talk about divine masculine rejection. Like, why do they even do that? Why are they always constantly pushing their divine feminines away? And what is the reason? What is the point of it all? And yes, Samantha, it has been a roller coaster the last few days. So my heart goes out to you. But energetically, it has been really heavy and really dense as well. So in a way, it's like everything is just taking place in a way that is causing a lot of y'all to just go through so much. So many of y'all may be like, what is the point of this journey? Why am I in this position? So a lot of these questions are coming up as well, causing one a lot of pain and stress. So in a way, it's like deep. Hi, Christina. Good to see you. I see more of y'all coming in. That's good. So, yes, anyway, guys, the 1010 portal is coming up. So, if you guys are keen, do sign up for the healing. It's highly recommended as well. So, generally, due to the density of the energies, the best thing you guys can do for yourselves would be to rest, to hydrate yourselves, to take care of yourself, show yourself a lot of self love. Because this is like a crucial period of transition, before anchoring in the new energies. And 2025 is going to be much different. So in a way, with the energies reaching a full cycle in 2024, you will notice a lot of things, a lot of past things that may have been holding you back, things that has been going on for a while, that has been pulling you down. A lot of those things, everything that's going on, everything that's happening, it's like reaching full circle. So you will notice that things that are not serving you are also going away from your life in a good way, of course. So it's all meant to reach a full cycle, and then it will kind of open the path for the new energies to come in. Oh, Marion, so good to see you. So, hello, Marion. And Marion says hello to everyone. Hi, Nimit. Good to see you. And Nimit says hello to everyone as well. I'm so happy to see more of y'all coming in as well. So yeah, with the density that's happening, the depth, the heaviness, you may just feel like being pulled down. So just hang in there, stay tight, because usually before the calm there's a storm. So many of y'all are reaching union potential, so that's why you are being tested to the maximum at the moment. So a lot of you may be like just shaking your heads and questioning every single thing about this journey. Some of y'all will be like, you know what, I'm done, I'm tired of it, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Some of y'all may be like, you know completely trying to move far, far away. Just consider this month a month of tests. You're being tested to the fullest. Also, you may notice a lot of release, a lot of anxiety this month. Many twin flames are being affected in the lower chakras, so a lot of root chakra issues may be coming up to the surface, solar plexus, sacral. So so things that may be causing you a lot of emotional tension, emotional pain, suffering, they may be all coming up, coming to the surface as well. So in that regard, it is also a month for a deep cleanse, a month for you to completely reset yourself, because November and December is going to be different. It's going to be much more lighter as well. Also remember, October is the month where the veil is at the thinnest as well. So you may be experiencing a lot of psychic development, a lot of changes energetically. You may be connecting more and more to the spiritual world as well. You may be getting visions, deja vu, things. You will also feel a lot of connection with your divine counterpart on a multi-dimensional level. So it's kind of like this month brings everything together and gets rid of things that don't serve you. Marion saying, it's a test for me and my DM. We had our reunion yesterday. It's a bit peaceful and lighter. My DM suffered sacral and neck pain. Oh dear, I hope your DM feels better soon. And yes, I'm so glad you guys have gotten together again. Truly, truly beautiful. And yes, September, October has been very intense for the both of you. Yes, and October is meant to get better. So guys, it will definitely get better, especially with the 1010 portal that's coming up. On the 10th of October, it will open up on the 10th of October. You guys will feel the new energies coming in. Definitely highly, highly recommend the 1010 portal healing and activation. So guys, do book your spot, and I'm really, really looking forward to doing the healing with you guys. And also we'll be doing channeling later, so if you guys want me to add you to the list, let me know and I'll add you to the list. And yes, and today's topic is divine masculine rejection, and why does it happen, how to cope, what is the point of it all. Yes, Marion is saying, I felt the same pain on my lower back and shoulder too. Wow, you guys are just, completely connected with each other to the point that you're even like sharing each other's pain. Oh dear, I hope you feel better soon, Marion. Especially with your lower back and shoulder and your DM as well. It has been very tough energetically, and it's just it is a period of tests. Hello, Penny. Hello, Tracy. Oh, Tracy saying that's me as well. Oh, Jordan. Yes, it is 10:10. Yes. So, guys, it's a sign for you guys to, sign up for the 10:10 portal healing as well. So, I really, really do look forward to that. I've got limited spots. So, do sign up quick, and we could also fix a time. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you. So, guys, share your comments. Also, throw in reactions so that um, you know, more of y'all can join in, and I will go right into topic. And I'm also excited for today's channeling. So, if you guys are interested in channeling, you guys know what to do, and I'll just add you guys to the list. All right. Yes. So currently I've got Erin, Shilpi, Dawn, Diana, Jordan, and Marion. So yes. So you guys can time yourselves accordingly. Yes, I did. Thank you. Oh, Tracy says mine came back after 3 years only to stay 5 months and leave again back to. Oh, don't worry, Tracy. Things will get better. So yes, so some tips and guidance on how to cope with this month will be: firstly, go into a mode of surrender. Let your body release all the toxins, let your body go through an energetic cleanse, and let go of things that don't no longer serve you. Get as much rest as you can. Remember, this month can be a new set of tests and challenges that are coming forth, so you got to stay really, really strong and hold yourself together, because things are going to get more and more intense. Also, things will start to get better after the 10:10 portal opens up. You will feel a new set of 10th dimensional energies coming in, and you'll feel much more at place, lighter, connected with your divine counterpart as well. So that's why it's a very, very unique portal, and it's one of the portals that's truly, truly beautiful, and you will just feel the beauty and the lightness of the energies coming in. And that's why, guys, highly, highly recommend the 10:10 portal healing and activations. I've got the link up there, so if you guys want, yes, I can also do the healing over video call or remotely, whichever suits you. But it's one healing that I will definitely recommend you guys get. It's truly, truly, it's a very powerful portal for twin flames. It's one of a kind. It's just going to change things in a lot of ways, bring in a lot of energies, give you the hope and the strength and inspiration to carry forth in the journey as well. So yes, truly, truly a beautiful, beautiful healing. And yes, I'll highly, highly recommend that. So with that, guys, I'm going to delve right into topic. And if there's anything else you guys want to share about today, this month, energetically, how you guys are feeling, how you guys have been feeling today. Do share. And yes, hang in there. You're being loved and supported by the universe, God, and your angels always. So do not worry, things will get better. And also hang in there. New energies are coming in, and everything will be better. All right, with that, I'm going to delve right into topic. What is divine masculine rejection, and why does it hurt in a way that you could never quite expect? You see, as human beings, in this human body, we do experience a lot of rejection, in so many ways throughout our lives, so many situations. But why is it that when our divine masculine rejects us, it hurts the most and it really, really, really tears us apart? Firstly, often the divine masculine rejection starts at a point whereby you are going to head in the direction of intense healing, and it's also a point where you are set on this journey to realize all of the things that you have been rejecting within you coming to the surface. So essentially, divine masculine rejection is you rejecting yourself as well. So what is actually happening is that your DM is externally rejecting what you are already rejecting within you. So that is one aspect to view divine masculine rejection. The reason why it really, really tears us apart is because of what happens before the rejection. So often, when you first meet your divine counterpart, you go through the honeymoon phase, you're so excited, it's a reunion, you feel like you finally come home, you feel like, hey, nothing is going to like stop us or break us or prevent us from living our best. All of that comes in, and then all of a sudden you feel like, hey, why is my DM starting to avoid me? Why is he saying things like, I'm not interested in you? Or why is he just pushing me away? Or why is he finding excuses to not spend as much time? So that is when the rejection is starting to kick in. And that's when it starts to affect one emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, in every way possible. So, the first stage of a divine masculine rejection is denial. So, the divine feminine goes into a mode whereby she denies, like, why is he rejecting me? What is wrong with me? Why is he doing all of a sudden? So you're just denying everything that's going on right now. You just can't accept what is happening, and the reality is your DM is not rejecting you. It's more of an excuse for him to like push you away at that point of time. The deeper underlying meaning behind the rejection is what is going on. So there are parts of himself that your DM is running away from, that is causing him a lot of fear and anxiety as well, and hence the reason why he himself is beginning to run. So he rejects and run. And if you really, really look deep within you, the rejection occurs because of the fact that you have been rejecting yourself in so many ways. So your DM is actually mirroring the rejection. So another thing is not being able to make sense of what is going on with the connection. So the unknown naturally causes your DM a lot of fear, a lot of anguish, and a lot of confusion. So, as a way of taking a break, your divine counterpart initiates this point of rejection. Also, your divine counterpart clearly has no clue what he's doing, like why he's acting this way as well. In a way, it's so there's so many layers to the divine masculine rejection, and it's the reality. It's none of your fault. It's not his fault or your fault. It's just there to recalibrate the energies and also to ensure that you're not trapped in a situation whereby you have to question this journey entirely. So, having said that, this journey is one that truly goes in and creates a tsunami kind of effect within you, and energetically it can be just chaos. So the correlation between divine masculine rejection and divine masculine running falls hand in hand, and hence that's the reason why it's it's something that, see, every twin flame experiences this at some point. So your question is, why does it happen? It clearly goes down to us. There is something that we are rejecting within us that's causing our divine masculine to externally reject us. So that's why often after the divine masculine rejection, the first stage is denial, and then after that acceptance, and then after that looking within, and after that realizing, hey, my DM is actually not rejecting me, he's actually showing me what I am rejecting within myself. So in a way, one soul split into two bodies. So how you are to yourself is how your DM is being to you as well. So essentially, it's you communicating with yourself from another body. So you may be like thinking that, hey, I show myself a lot of self-love, I'm doing things in the perfect order, but is it really happening? So that's what divine masculine rejection opens you up to, a lot of self and soul reflection. So that goes down to the second part of the discourse. Why does it happen? It is inevitable. It happens. It can happen in a more intense way. It can happen the duration. So it could be a temporary rejection and then you guys get back together, or it could be a prolonged rejection. But when the rejection takes place, there's a lot that's going on energetically. A lot of release, a lot of changes, a lot of things within you that is coming to the surface. So this is another question that probably a lot of you are wondering. What does the divine masculine feel, when he rejects his divine counterpart? The reality is your divine masculine actually goes through hell because he is not capable of rejecting you. Neither are you capable of rejecting him, because the truth is we are not able to reject ourselves. So he goes through extreme anguish, hurt, pain, suffering. The list can go on and on. Which goes to the question, then why would the DM do what he's doing? It's because you're mirroring each other. Often when the rejection stage occurs, both of you are bringing about everything that has been pulling you down to the surface, causing you this extreme sense of unhappiness that has occurred in a long time. So essentially it's about how you guys are to yourself. So it is So often, when the rejection stage takes place, often initiated by the divine masculine, there's often a period of the dark night of the soul shock, questioning existence, redefining your life. All of that takes place, which is crucial to your ascension as well. So you come to a point where you realize that you're no longer going to allow yourself to be in this place where you are rejected. So that is when naturally you will start showing yourself more kindness, love, and care, and this will mirror back to the connection. So essentially, self love is high vibrational, right? So you got to be in that state whereby you're able to embrace yourself, to accept yourself to the fullest. So that is what happens, in a way, with everything that goes on and all the changes that takes place and everything that flows in through, you will realize that another big part of divine masculine rejection is your DM is rejecting himself too. There's a lot of things that he's not seeing, coming terms with. He's afraid that you will reject him. So all this is what goes through in his mind. Hi MJ, so happy to see you. Thank you for the triple butterflies. What a sign. So often this rejection phase is what brings you back to yourself, to identify what is going on. So surrender, talking to God, asking God what is happening. This is when you are like seeking high time guidance from God. You are looking for a sign. You want the universe to guide you. So as the denial phase fades away and you accept things as they are, and you decide to forgive yourself, forgive your DM, you realize that the rejection doesn't even exist. It's happening for a purpose, for you both to ascend. So the divine masculine is also rejecting himself when he rejects you. And there are parts of you that you are rejecting that he is mirroring as well. So in a way, it's like going back and forth, both of you. But it does happen to all twin flames in one way or another. And remember this, guys, don't take what your DM says at face value. Do not let it get to your heart, because when your DM is trying to reject you, he's going to come up with all kinds of excuses. And one big thing is he's going to irritate you by saying things that you don't like. So some DMs, as a way of cutting off the connection, may lie about dating someone else, may just straight out tell you that he's not interested in you, or may say things like, hey, go find someone else, date someone else, just to frustrate you. But deep down, he will not be able to accept you being with anyone else, just like how you feel he feels too. But this awareness and this understanding takes a while for twin flames to even understand, because often you're just viewing this connection and the world from your perspective. But essentially what is going on is both of you are actually mirroring one another. You guys are actually going back and forth. You both are just trying to figure out what is going on. Hence why everything becomes painful, everything becomes intensified. In a way, it's just full of fear, it's full of pain, it's full of depression, it's full of confusion, everything, and you can just name it all. And divine masculine rejection in itself, it's such a broad topic, it's just not about rejecting someone. There's so much more. There are layers and layers and layers of meaning behind the rejection. Megan is saying it's great to see your face. It's been a while. Yes, Megan, it's great to see you as well. It's been a while. Marion is saying me and my DM are mirroring each other. What I have said, he always says the same thing, and what comes out in my mind is telling me yes. Thank you, Marian. That is so, you've said it so beautifully, because that is what's happening, guys. That is exactly what's happening. When your DM is actually pushing your way, rejecting you, there is something within you that you don't even know that you're rejecting. So what your DM is doing is bringing that up to the surface for you to heal and cure, so that when you get back together, you are able to experience the fullness of this connection in every way possible. Also, deep down, the amount of changes that you're both going through, you're both witnessing, you're both experiencing and having to endure, these are also as important in your twin flame journey, because eventually there is nothing much you can do except to completely surrender to what is at hand. There is nothing more you can do than surrendering, accepting, and realizing that it is a temporary phase. This is not a permanent rejection. Of course, in other relationships, if someone says they're not interested, they're really, really not interested. They don't want to pursue a relationship. That's it. You're probably not even going to see the person again. But in a twin flame connection, it's just not like that. You are more and more affected. So all of your triggers would come to the surface as well. And you'll be like, why does it hurt so much? Why does it hurt so badly? What is it that I have done to face this punishment of sorts, right? So it's just overwhelmingly painful, the whole episode. So initially you may even feel like, hey, I will not be able to come out of it, which goes down to the next part, how to cope with it. Well, there is no direct path or direct way or less complicated way in terms of coping. You just have to go through the phases, denial, anger release. So there'll be a lot of anger and frustration you'll be releasing as well. A part of you'll be really, really, really angry with your divine masculine for rejecting you point blank on your face with mean things. There is rejection, there's ghosting, but your DM is going to say things that's really going to irritate you, which is going to release the anger as well. So after the denial phase, you're going to feel very, very angry and frustrated, and after that you make peace with the situation, and then eventually things will flow in and you get back into union. So this is how it actually works. So what is the point of it all? Well, the whole point of it all is to get you guys into a healing journey, which you might not do, and to essentially bring your vibrations up. Because if things like that don't happen, you're going to be stuck in that level of experience with your DM, which might cause other kinds of issues. So in a way, this rejection helps you to become the best version of yourself, newer version of yourself, and to live up to your fullest potential as well. So essentially, it is all about growth, awareness, integration, self realization, and coming into a place of balance. So that is what the entirety of this twin flame rejection is about. It's not meant to just hurt you, it's meant to destroy you in a way so that the new you is born. So, like I said, it's different to any other kind of rejections that you may have faced in your life. So, it's going to be very complex, it's going to be very annoying in a way as well. It's like, why do I have to go through this? One thing that helps is that you can establish a routine, because you're going to pine a lot, you're going to be very very affected, and that's what makes you go into that dark night of the soul phase and whatnot. And also the fear that, what if we don't reconnect again? What if I don't get to see my divine masculine again? What if this is it, our relationship ends? All of these insecurities would come up to the surface and cause you the most amount of stress ever. So hence, you need to be really kind to yourself at this period. You are going to feel ugly about yourself, you're going to feel awful about yourself, but the reality is, you probably already felt this way about yourself, and your DM has just mirrored you for you to release that. So after a while, you start to, start loving yourself, respecting yourself, and then you realize that it will change. So when your DM actually comes back, there will be much more appreciation, love, and respect towards each other. Megan says, I feel aligned. Honestly, I feel at peace. I feel on the right path, and that I'm exactly at where I need to be. Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic, Megan. So, guys, so that is what's happening. So, what is the point of it all? It is a feature of the twin flame journey. It is meant for you to look within and to bring out parts of yourself that you have buried, both you and your divine masculine. So, in a way, both of you are going to go through a period of deep realization, figuring out what to do before coming back together. So it is very, very, very powerful what's going on. And at the same time, it calls you out to find a point of balance so that you will be able to function and survive this rejection too. So the divine masculine rejection is what triggers the runner chaser dynamic. So initially, during the denial phase, all you want is to get your DM back. So that's when there could be all sorts of behaviors at play. You might be begging, you might be pleading, you might just be in that state where energetically you just want your DM to come back to you. And then there will be a phase of surrender. And this surrender phase is crucial, because then it really, really helps you to look within and realize that, hey, it's actually you that has been really unkind to yourself, which your DM has projected. And then eventually you will realize that, you know what, you can live in bliss and harmony, and also you will realize that you are no longer um, you are no longer burdened by this whole ordeal. So another way is that the rejection also helps you to transcend from 3D to 5D, so that you no longer view this world in a very 3D way. You don't take your divine masculine's rejection even in a 3D way, because it is not 3D. The reality is there is no rejection at all. It's just what your DM is projecting at that time, because he's overwhelmed by the connection, the situation, and everything that goes along with it. So in a way, it's just so painful, it's so deep, it's so intense, and it's also causing both you and your divine counterpart to go through a kind of existential stress that you have never experienced before. So that is divine masculine rejection, guys. There's so many layers to it. It's not as direct as it may look and sound, and often the reason, the point of it all is to create change within the both of you, which will eventually carve your path towards union, reunion. Coping, you have to be really, really kind to yourself. You have to take it slow. You have to also give your divine masculine space. So a very important thing which a lot of your might find really difficult to do is giving your divine masculine the necessary space and time and place, even, so you got to like completely let go of your DC, and then you will eventually find a rhythm that will connect you back together. Also, there is no point begging or chasing. It's just going to make it worse, you know. But essentially, surrendering and accepting it, giving your DM more space and respecting his perspective at the moment can really help as well, because then your DM is going to go through this self reflection and realization and realize, hey, what he did was wrong, he shouldn't have done that. But for him to be able to go into that mode, he needs you to let go temporarily, and then he will be able to come out of his cocoon and embrace you again. So yeah, giving him space is a coping strategy, and then while you're giving your divine counterpart space, you are working on yourself as well, so that when you get back together, things will be much more in deeper and better alignment than ever before. Also, you will come to a point in your journey where you realize all of this is meant to happen for certain things to happen. So, for example, having had this experience has made you a stronger person, and able to survive the obstacles of life in general. So DM rejection, very painful, very difficult, very hard to cope. But eventually you will find your point of balance. And finding the point of balance is very crucial in the journey, because once you do, you'll realize that, hey, everything falls in place and things will start to flow in the most beautiful way possible. Another big part is, after surrender, acceptance, and then forgiveness as well. Forgiving yourself, forgiving your divine counterpart, because the intention was not to reject anyone to begin with, It was all about coming together and being in a place whereby you fully understand what this journey is about. So in a way, it's about releasing, clearing, accepting, and finding the point of balance. So often post DM rejection, there could be periods of hopelessness like never before. You may feel like this is it. You may never be able to live another day. Your DM is never going to come back. But the reality is, he's always going to come back. You guys are twin flames, one soul split into two bodies. So you're going to find yourselves each other eventually. But in the interim, it's important to be kind to yourself and to heal yourself and to ascend and to surrender to God, which is very, very, very important. The more you surrender to God, the more clarity you will get, and eventually it will help you give that point of balance. All right, with that, I hope I've addressed what I wanted to cover in this topic. I'm going to open the floor to questions. So we will go through a couple of questions, comments, opinions, anything, and then after that, I will delve right into channeling. So if you guys want to me to channel, this is my list at the moment. I've got Irene, Shilpi, Dawn, Diana, Jordan, Marion, Shay, and Nimit. So if you guys want me to add you guys to the list, let me know. I'm going to take a quick break, and then after that, I will address some questions. And please share your opinions. Please share anything else that you have, or you feel that would something to discuss about, please do. So, all right, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. All right, Jordan is saying I'm going to watch the playback for channeling since I'm going to sleep. Good night, Jordan, and you're most welcome. All right, guys, ask me the questions, share your opinions, comments, and everything, and I will be right back. All right, guys, do you guys have any questions about today's topic? I know it's a much bigger topic and there's a lot that goes on, and it's filled with a lot of questions, and it is very interesting as well, just like breaking through and delving into the many layers of divine masculine rejection, what it does, what it causes, the psychology behind it, how it affects our psyche in so many ways, and how it just affects us and our path. And again, it also brings about a lot of insecurities that comes out to the surface. It also starts to make you go through this entire process of figuring things out in every way possible. So in a way, it invokes a lot of fear, it invokes a lot of stress, it also causes a lot of pain like never before as well. So the key is identification, accepting the stages as they are and slowly finding a point of balance, because this is what's going to help you cope with this part of your journey, and also to not give up on the journey and to have that unwavering faith in the journey and God, that this is a spiritual journey and you guys are meant to get back together. So this is what essentially builds your connection and helps you to live your life to the fullest in that regard. Also, as a matter, it does help your relationship become stronger with your divine counterpart as well. Awesome. So, guys, I'm going to start with the channeling. I see there are no more questions, and if you guys have any questions, I can always address them next Saturday night. So, we could do that. All right, I'm just going to see. Um, Oh, thanks, Megan, for that question. That's a really good question. Often pre-union, there will be a point where the divine feminine would temporarily reject the divine masculine. So it's a temporary thing. The divine masculine rejection tends to be more deeper. So it's not really reversed. It's just a whole new topic to be addressed. So pre-union, often when the DF finds herself and she reaches full spiritual awareness, spiritual awakening, she might come to a point where she is no longer affected by the journey. So when the DM actually returns, initially there could be a push away from the divine feminine. Hi Dawn, lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. So happy to see you here, and yes, and Megan, I hope I've addressed your question. All right, and let me see. Oh yeah, I wanted to touch on this to expand on Megan's question as well. Some divine feminines do say that initially, when they first meet their divine masculine, they tend to reject their DMs. Um, but it's a different kind of rejection, and that will definitely open up a whole new topic. So, but often the divine masculine himself, the divine masculine rejection usually occurs after the honeymoon period. No, Dawn, I haven't started channeling yet, and you are next on the list. So, this is my channeling list: Irene, Dawn, Diana, Jordan, Marion, Shay, Nimit, and Shilpi. So, you came at the perfect timing. All right. So with that, I will wrap up this topic. Of course, if you have any comments, opinions, do share them. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to message me. All right. With that, we will delve right into channeling. Oops. Wait. I still have questions. Okay, so there are 2 points where the DF may reject their divine masculine, usually initial stage or when you get into a final stage of union. So, after the DM rejection and the separation and everything, the DF goes into a period of self awakening, self realization, where she becomes completely detached to the journey. So at that point, it doesn't really matter to her whether she gets into union or not. So when the DM actually comes back, there will be, and I have addressed this in my previous lives before, there will be a point when the DF may push the DM away after the DM returns, but it's a very short-lived separation and rejection before union. So Megan is saying it has. I'm at a point in my journey when I'm feeling aligned with myself and where my relationships are in my life. My DM has gone down a very bad road. Last I heard, we haven't been in contact with him in 18 months. Oh dear, Megan. Oh boy, that is a long period, and hope things get better. Dawn is saying, I feel I'm close to being unfazed about the journey, more like indifference. Yes, that usually happens pre-union, but that might change if he came back. Yes, so I did explain how often it's there will be that role reversal prior to the union stage, and then after that there will be full balance. But yeah, the whole point is for the divine feminine to come to a point whereby she fully embraces the now and lives in her full goddess energy. So yeah. So yes, Don is saying I'm not really interested in him much or attracted. Yes. So this happens due to it's very good that it does happen, spiritual ascension, spiritual growth, and everything as well. So you're actually hitting a point of balance, equilibrium, in a way whereby that whole 3D melts into the multi-dimensional essence of the journey in itself. So you're no longer bound by 3D feelings or emotions or anything for that matter. So that is when the DF is fully focused on her own journey, in the wholeness of her own journey and her own development and her own growth and her own flourishment. Megan is saying he tried to reach out to me a couple of times, but I got completely turned off by his attempt to regulate and control me. I ghosted him after that. Last I heard, his alcoholism went off the rails and he's facing serious jail term. Oh dear. Time. Oh dear. I'm so sorry to hear that, Megan. You see, so it's kind of like role reversal. So he's kind of like chasing you now, you know. But again, he needs um, the DM2 needs to raise his vibration, because union can only occur when both you and your divine counterpart hit a point of balance and vibration. So going back to what Dawn is saying, you every divine feminine will come to a point where she's completely detached to the journey, detached to a divine masculine, and no longer would the 3D emotions or feelings come into effect. And often when you reach that stage is when the miracles happen, the communication, the recommunication, all sorts will tend to come into place. So I'll definitely do a topic on divine feminine, and what happens when the role reverses, and if there is a possibility of DF rejection, and when does it happen, how does it happen, and what is the purpose of it all. That is going to be a whole discourse. Yes. And Mehan has brought out a beautiful point as well. She says that it really doesn't feel like it's going to happen this lifetime, and the way things are, I'm at peace with that. He's not ready at all with that behavior. So, with some twin flames, that would be the case as well. Sometimes, it could be lifetimes before one gets into union, or sometimes it's just the way everybody's journey is unique. It's just that in this period of time, the number of unions are much more higher than any other periods of history. So, but again, remember, guys, all of your journeys are 100% unique, and it's your path, your journey. So, never compare or never feel pressured or never feel like, hey, I'm not doing enough. No, always surrender to the universe, and remember that things are meant to happen and things are meant to hit full circle when it's meant to be. All right, with that, I'm going to delve right into channeling. So, I'm going to start with Arene. Oh dear, finally I heard share Megan's comment. She's saying that she's completely mistaken who the DM is, and duped by a very strong karmic mimicking the DM. That can also happen, and I've done a discourse on that as well. Some karmic relationships may seem like a twin flame connection, but essentially it's not. Alright. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, Megan, and with that, Arene. Let me see what is Arene's question. All right, reading for Saturday night twin flame group question. I definitely feel a shift of some sort in a good way. I do believe I'm meant to create something that is an experience for people using projections, music, and art. Just looking for any general guidance for that or where I can start on how to put that together. Thanks, V. All right. Firstly, Erin, definitely your sole purpose is in alignment with music, art, and projections, as you say, and definitely you are on the verge of a major self discovery, and you are definitely going to create a new pathway and experience for your community, for people around you, and it is going to have a global reach. And I definitely feel with all the new energies coming in, you are going to start, you're going to create something that is going to give you a soul fulfillment like never before. I feel like the calling that you've been searching for, it's going to come right in front of you, and your creativity is going to be put into great use. So, this is a period of deep recognition of your soul talents and also how you're going to use them to make Earth a better place. So, I just feel this is a new beginning for you, Irene, and these changes are going to impact your life in so many ways, and it's also going to cause you a lot of new changes and also create a pathway for your self and soul expression to shine. So, anything that you partake on in the next couple of months is going to highlight and showcase your talents in many ways possible. So, you're going to get the recognition that you've been seeking for a long time. Finally, you're going to be valued for your skills and talents and the kind of impact that you're creating for the world. So, essentially, this is going to be the start of a beautiful career ahead for you, and it is also going to give you a place of peace and joy and a deep sense of satisfaction that is going to prepare you for a lot of challenges that may come, but you will have the strength and energy to manage them in a positive way. And Arena, I also feel that you're ready, you're finally ready, and the shift that you're experiencing is just going to bring about a lot more of your latent talent. They are definitely coming to the surface, and they are definitely causing you to feel much alive, much in alignment, and deeper. I just feel that your soul is expanding like never before. So you are going to have a lot of ideas flowing through your. You are just going to be in this mode of creation. Preparation, creation, feeling this great sense of upliftment like never before as well. You're also going to be very much in alignment, in pure alignment with all of your goals and missions and visions. So, Irene, it is such an exciting period ahead for you, and I'm so excited for all that you're going to unlock in your journey that's going to give you that fulfillment that you've been seeking for a very long time. So it's also a matter of great in-depth soul self-discovery. So it's just a beautiful period of deep, intense meaning in your life. I also feel deep down that you are ready to take on the challenges that the new world is set to offer. So, what you're going to offer to the world is also going to be very, very interesting because it is going to be an integration of sorts. It's going to weave in your talents, your abilities, your contributions are all going to reflect the spirituality within us as well. So it's going to be very, very fulfilling, as your passions are going to be fully recognized, and you're going to just feel this rhythm like never before. You're also going to feel this deep, deep intensity, a great flow of energies, a deep-seated wisdom, a flow of great energies coming by. It is going to be a wholesome period of deep-seated change, evolution, creation, and everything, you name it. Also, things with your divine counterpart is getting better. I feel like she's going to support you every step of the way in your journey. She's also going to be very excited about all that is going to come through and come in effect. And this will create the kind of rhythm that you're looking for in your journey. I also feel deep down you are ready to take on new challenges in your life as well, and it's going to be a beautiful rhythmatic period of passion and joy in your life. And your guides want you to know that you have grown tremendously, you have grown immensely in the last couple of years. Both you and your divine counterpart have come such a long way in your journey. So it's just a beautiful period to pursue anything. So anything that you do is going to serve as a great inspiration in your journey. So all the best to you, Irene, and blessings to you always. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. Oh, and thank you, Megan. Megan says, thank you for the discourse, Vash. It's been very enlightening, and I'm always grateful for you and your wisdom. Oh, Megan, you are the best, and thank you for your kind words as always. All right, next up I've got Dawn, and then I have got Diana, Jordan, Marion, Shay, Nimit, and Shilpi. So, Dawn, are you here? Oh, fantastic. General. All right. Wow, what I see is really, really beautiful, Dawn. You are fully, fully in alignment with your goddess self, and you're just unlocking a lot of latent potential within you, which is very beautiful. I see a lot of gold around you. It's just showing growth, upliftment, recognition of your inner goddess, um, royalty. Like you are on the verge of contributing, making a big contribution to earth. I feel like your leadership qualities, your experiences are going to come into good use. So you are going to align them with opportunities that's going to come by as well. So this is going to be a period where you are going to welcome a lot of new opportunities coming your way, and this will completely transform your life in many ways, and also open up your life to a lot of new possibilities and also strengthen your connection with the world. So, this is the time. The time is now, in fact, for you to feel that upliftment that has been, coming in really slowly, but it's going to bring you to the top of the world in terms of career, success, life generally. And you will realize your purpose is much more bigger than you ever expected. So, new ideas are going to come in, new projects are going to come your way, and your contributions are going to be very, very well recognized. And this will give you a good sense of joy and fulfillment. And it's like all of the effort and all of the hard work that you have been putting on, it's all going to, it's all going to fall in place and it's going to make sense. I also feel that energetically there is a lot of lightness that's coming in as well. You're going to feel lighter than before, and as a result you're going to receive a lot of transmissions multidimensionally from your guides, from your soul family, star family. So a lot of activity is going on up there multidimensionally. I feel like you are putting your talents to full use up there. You're involved in a lot of communities. You are on the verge of many breakthroughs that's happening, a lot of scientific discoveries, a lot of tools are being invented to make Earth a better place, and you are on the forefront of it all. So it's like you're running your own enterprise up there. So this is going to be the inspiration for what's going to happen on Earth in the next 5-10 years, on how your life is going to turn around, and you are going to set the foundation to create something that the world needs, and something that the world is going to benefit from. So of course there is a lot of lag, because always when good things are meant to happen there will always be a lag, but it is going to be worthwhile and fulfilling. So I'm just feeling it's going to be complex and huge, and your involvement on what you're going to create on Earth is going to be very profound as well, because then it's going to create the kind of magic and a kind of depth. There's going to be that freedom, that depth, that flow of energies that are just coming in to set a very inspiring tone in your journey. I also feel like your guides are supporting you in every way possible, and this is also a period of time in your journey where your talents are going to be shining, and there's going to be a lot of recognition for that as well. So anything that you put your heart and soul into right now, it's going to bring about good results. This is also going to be a time of opportunities. Many opportunities are going to come your way as well, Dawn, and it's going to create the fulfillment that you have been looking for a while. So this could be in the way of passion projects, it could be in the way of collaborations, it could be networking. You're going to meet more new people who are going to create pathways to build what you've been building on for a long time. So I just feel like you're going to parachute to your place of potential, and the next a couple of months, next 3 to 6 months, going to be very, very crucial, because you are building the foundation. In fact, you've been building the foundation for many years now, but it's going to reach optimum point, and that's going to flow in like magic, because you are going to feel that upgrades and energetic upliftment coming your way. On the twin flame front, I feel like, your DM is going through a lot of regret and remorse, and so the re-entry in the physical, it's also high, so you might bump to your DM very soon, and it is going to be really interesting. So I expect the unexpected. A lot of surprises are coming in, and lately you've been receiving a lot of transmissions from your soul family, and that is been very wholesome. I feel like that has been guiding you on earth as well, and what you're going to do. So I'm feeling like things are going to be really, really colorful and exciting, and a lot of new things are going to come your way that is going to make you feel excited and wholesome and completely complete. You're going to look at the world with new eyes. So that's how I feel the energetic upgrades and everything's coming up in a way by you are here to shine your light, your potential, and pass on that baton of hope to all those around you. Your guides also want you to know, Dawn, that they're extremely proud of you. You have come such a long way. Your patience and your endurance, much respected. And your time to shine has come. So be ready to be surprised by all the beautiful opportunities that's going to come your way as well. So, with that, Dawn, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, and you are entering a period of abundance and creativity. So it's going to be a very worthwhile journey the next couple of weeks, especially. So, with that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And, guys, I have got six more. I've got Diana, Jordan, Marion, Shane, Nimit, and Shilpi. Oh, you're most welcome, Dawn. And of course, you're always ever ready. Sending you so much love. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Alright, guys, I'm going to fill up some water and I'll be right back, and then I'll continue my channeling. Diana, Jordan, Marion, Shay, Nimit, and Shilpi. And if anyone else wants a channeling, you know what to do, and I'll add you to the list. And Dawn, yes, let's chat soon. And good night. Have a great rest. And talk to you soon. All right. Next up, I've got Diana. Let me see what she has got. She says, yet another busy week, so we'll be watching the recording. Loads of love to you and everyone. Oh, loads of love to you, Diana, too. So, what's going on and what's going to take place? So, what am I seeing for you, Diana? I see a lot of change that's coming up, a lot of growth, a lot of change, especially with your divine counterpart. I feel like he's going through this deep and immense transformation like never before. Very, very, very deep, very intense. It's like he is on the verge of truly, truly realizing who he is on a soul level and recognizing the connection, like what you are both, what both of you are, and what both of you are meant to be. Of course, he's having cold feet, and a part of him, that the reason why he's having cold feet is because he's releasing parts of himself that he has been holding back for a very, very long time. So deep within there is that there's so much that he's trying to release, get rid of, and trying to figure out a way to kind of embrace the potential of and the meaning of it all. I also feel like deep down your divine counterpart is also on the verge of experiencing, figuring out everything that is coming to the surface. And I know there's a part of him that he is, I sense a lot of renewal, actually, a deep, deep, deep renewal energies that's coming through. I also feel like your DM is trying to get through this, because I know deep down he wants to be there, he wants to support you, he wants to do things together, he wants to start a life together. And that is what he's dealing with, trying to like get rid of that unjustified fear that that he has been having for a very long time. At the same time, he knows that you belong to each other. So in a way, I feel like he is being tested and is going through something like an existential crisis. So he is wavering between finding himself and figuring out what is in store for the both of you. So I feel that's when the romantic part of him comes to the surface, where he truly, truly wants you to feel alive, feel the perfection of life in itself and the magic that you're going to bring about as a couple to your surroundings and to the future children that you're going to have. So a lot is going on with your DM. It's deep. There's a lot of dark stuff that he's clearing and shedding as well. But all of this is going to lead to some kind of a union. It's going to lead to an answer that both of you have been seeking for a very long time. So it is definitely, both of you are headed in a good direction as far as your connection is concerned. It's flowing in the right direction, and it's also bringing about a lot of unjustified issues that your DM has been holding back, and he knows he's to blame, and he has no right to pull you in to this drama at all at all costs. So somehow, going back and forth, trying to figure out, trying to navigate what is happening essentially, and trying to flow into this period of self actualization. So, for both of you, you can consider this a challenging period, especially for you, Diana. You're going through so much, and your guides, the universe, we are all sending you so much love and light because you're such a special person filled with so much. You are here to make such a huge difference to the world, and your contributions are always recognized. So I feel like you are going to enter a period of deep healing, peace, and that's going to give you the clarity that you're seeking as well. So you are going to have a period of peace, and somehow a period of deep rest as well, and both of this is going to give you the clarity. So in that way, it's going to mirror back to your DM, and both of you are going to gain this clarity as to what you want of your lives in the next 20, 30 years. So it's kind of like uh, paving the pathway to a new beginning, to a new life together. So the journey is, going well, and it's going to be filled with surprises. It's going to be filled with, of course, a lot of twists and turns, here and there, but it's also going to bring about what is meant to bring about. So I definitely do feel many changes coming your way, and it's just crafting the pathway to many new things that's going to create deep meaning in your journey as well. And the time has come to bring about a new flow of energies into your life, like a much awaited freedom that you have been longing, like all of that. So it's just going to be truly, truly beautiful, and in a way, it's going to create this deep, deep seated inspiration and beauty, and it's going to flow in a way whereby you are no longer, I feel like the burdens will disappear, and the flow of energy is just going to bring about a lot of miracles and potential your way. I also feel deep down everything is indicating a new beginning, a new direction in your journey, and the fulfillment is going to be something like never before. So the messages I'm getting from your divine masculine is that he's saying that he's really, really apologetic for all that he has been, and he vows that he's never going to be like that ever again, that he has so much love for you, so much admiration for you, and he can't wait to start a family and have a very, very joyous life together with many children. And so it's going to be a beautiful life because both of you are headed in the direction of a beautiful life ahead. And finally, your guides want you to know that, Diana, everything will be alright, and good things are meant to come your way very soon. They're already coming your way, and blessings. With that, Diana, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And next up, I have got Jordan. All right. Let me pick out Jordan's question. All right. Jordan's question is, what is coming through from my DM, Joe? Thank you. So let me see. Your DM is saying that he's going through a lot at the moment. He is releasing a lot of inner pain. A lot of fears are also coming to the surface. It's like a whirlwind of emotions are just coming through, and he is trying to stay afloat. Um, he adores you, respects you, loves you a lot, and you are the anchor to his life. You are the light in his life. He's ever grateful for all that you do for him, and he says that he recognizes and acknowledges this connection, and deep down he knows that you're meant to be together. He's also saying that both of you have gone through so much, and he's fully aware of that, and he's ready to take on this relationship to the next level. And deep down it's a new beginning that is taking place, and this is going to bring about a lot of inherent magic in your connection. It's also going to help you both start a new period in your lives, and it's going to be magical in that regard. he's also, the messages I'm getting from your DM is that he's asking you to wait for him. He's asking him to be patient with him, to wait for him, and that he is going to come in through a perfect gentleman for you, just the way that you want him to be. And he has been working on himself a lot, deeply, many layers, and that you are going to see a version of him that you're completely going to be surprised about and fully proud of. He's also saying that he's so lucky and blessed to have you, and that you are a dream come true for him, and you have been who he has been looking for his whole life. And he's so deeply grateful for it all. And deep down, he is just ready to take on this journey, and he just can't wait to begin this beautiful life with you. So I definitely see a lot of that coming true. I also feel a lot of satisfaction that is coming in as well. So it is a good period of time for self reflection, growth, and upgrades as well. It's also, I also feel like you're both going to have a heart to heart conversation soon in 3D, and it's going to bring about a lot of, it's going to bring about closure in things that you wish to clear, and it's also going to open doors to new pathways and miracles. With that, Jordan, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And next up, I've got Marion. Marion, are you here? And then I've got Chain, Nimit, and Shilpi. So I'll give it a minute or so for Marion. Oh, perfect timing. All right, let me see what's going on with the both of you energetically. Wow, there is so much that has been happening in the last week. A lot. I feel like your divine masculine has just been purging so much, releasing so much, and with all the activations and healings and clearings, it's just been a beautiful journey for both of you, in both of you um, discovering yourselves, and feeling the intensity of the connection between the both of you. It's such a powerful period for the both of you, because your DM literally was broken, when we were doing the last channeling, and this reunion, reconnection again has completely brought him back alive. So in other words, without talking to you, without communicating with you, without being with you, he was literally living life like a zombie, with no feelings and no emotions. So he's so happy to be back with you, and he's feeling so much peace and joy, and he's so grateful to you. He may not be able to verbalize everything that he's going through, but he just wants you to know that he's so grateful and lucky to have you in his life. And he's saying that he will never be able to bear another separation, so he is going to put in all the effort to make this relationship work, and he's not going to waste any more time, because you are meant to inspire him, bring him through the verges of helping him to find himself, and to also help him to navigate through this journey of life, of love, of everything. So he's so grateful to you. The messages that I'm getting from him is that was saying that the last couple of weeks that he hadn't been in communication with you was hell to him, because he was not able to live, survive, breathe. It was the most difficult and challenging period in his life, and he missed you so much. And he says that he's got so much fear of losing you ever in his life. And he says that he can never go through such a dark period ever again in his life. Without you, it's just difficult. He's not able to survive, he's not able to function, he's not able to breathe, he's not able to live. So he has been very, very emotional, very, very romantic too. Your divine masculine is just going through so much and releasing so much, and he says that he just wants to bask in your love and glory all the time. And he is so deeply, deeply, deeply grateful to you, and he is so deeply, deeply guided to tell you that he loves you all the time. And he also says that he feels all of the love that you send him and all of the protections that you send him to, and he's deeply, deeply, deeply grateful that you have his back always. And he says that he has your back always too, because he's doing all he can to ensure that both of you have a home together, you have a life together, and how it's going to be a very, very beautiful life that both of you are going to have and experience. And with the 1010 portal energies, more new miracles are going to come in, and it's going to be a breakthrough with all the 10th dimensional energy. So it's going to be, you're going to experience more changes in the next couple of weeks, and it's going to be very powerful, very, very deep, and very, very transformational too. And Marion, there's so much that you're going to witness and experience. Both of you are going to just experience a lot of new changes, a lot of new visions and synchronicities and coincidences. It's going to be a very powerful period. I feel like both of you are entering a very, very powerful period, and it's going to be amplified by the 1010 portal. So you're going to feel this huge shift and a huge change energetically, and it's going to be very, very, very beautiful. I also feel deep down that your DM is never going to let you go after what it has experienced. So, most importantly, your DM is working on rebuilding this connection in the most beautiful way possible. So, in a way, he's like working on layers, trying to make this work. So, he has been doing a lot of self reflection, a lot of he's been putting in a lot of thought about what direction he wants to bring this relationship, and how to make it work. And somehow I feel like he has, you know, found a solution with his karmic, and it's like everything that has been holding you guys back or preventing you guys from reaching full union, all of that is just clearing and going away on its own. So it's just a beautiful time, beautiful period. It's like a smooth journey, and it's going to ensue, and you're going to just feel more and more at ease. And you guys are very telepathic. Literally, you don't even need words to communicate. You guys just know what each of you are going to speak and talk, and it's so, in a way, it's just so beautiful. And there is a lot of release that's taking place in your lower chakras as well. So deeply, it's like so much changes are coming in through, hence, and you guys are going to feel relief from the pain as well. So it's more of ascension related. So in a way, it's like you're both like, in a way, you are helping Marion, you're helping your DM to heal, and you're actually helping him, sharing in his pain. And you truly, truly, both of you are completely intertwined and shining as one in the most beautiful way possible. So it's so profound. The energies are so light, they're so vibrant, they're so bright. In a way, it's like it's it's the start of a new beginning in your lives. As always, there's a lot going on multidimensionally, intergalactically. It's like, the most interesting and beautiful part is that all that is happening above is somehow being brought down, and that's how you're going to impact the world in your own beautiful way. So it's going to be deep, it's going to be extremely transformational, and it's also going to bring about a lot of change, and it's also going to bring about a lot of strength, and also a lot of beauty in your lives. I'm getting a lot of visions, future visions of you both being together, living together, shopping together, buying stuff for a home together. So it is headed in a very, very miraculous, beautiful, beautiful, transformational pathway. And it's like the essence of it all, it's just beautiful and shining so brightly. I also feel like deep down you guys are just on the verge of entering a new phase in your connection, in your relationship, which is going to cause you guys to feel much more alive and at peace. And I feel like your guides are saying that, the time has come to unlock more potential between the both of you, and and all of these multi-dimensional energies are just going to flow in through creating this beautiful rhythm between the both of you, and helping you both shine in the most beautiful and marvelous ways possible. Also, deep down there is so much that is coming through and that's taking place as well. So it's like you're both set to transform in a million extraordinary ways. Your relationship is going to be an inspiration to the whole world forward, and it's like layer by layer you're both birthing in new energies, new power in your lives. And hence why it's like anything that you manifest right now, it's at the optimal. Like literally you can manifest anything with and for your DM, together with your DM, and it's going to come through, Marian, and it's going to be so beautiful. And hence that is the reason why things are going to go through another level of joy and peace, and deep, deep, deep level transformation. I also feel like the recognition, like your DM really, really recognizes you, as the love of his life, and he knows that he cannot live a moment without you, and he just wants to appreciate you all the time and tell you how much you matter to him, because he is going to just tell you how powerful, your DM is going to tell you how powerful you are to him, how powerful this connection is to him, and how much, he values you, and how much he values the entirety of this connection, this relationship, this journey. So it's very beautiful, it's very deep, it's very intense, and it's very, very heartwarming as well. And I also feel like, both of you are just so deep in a deep state of divine magic, and there's so much power that's coming through as well. So a quick glimpse into what's happening multidimensionally, intergalactically, is that both of you have been spending a lot of time in the ninth and 10th dimensions lately, working on a lot of cross interplanetary work, meetings, deeper plans for humanity. So that's happening on the 10th D. There's a lot of councils that you're partaking, and it's also, bringing in a lot of new energies. Hence why you're going to experience a deep level of shift with the 1010 portal that's coming up as well. So with the ninth dimension, you guys are like sitting on a lot of committees up there, interplanetary committees, discussing about the future of Earth and what's going on and how deeply impactful um, things have been, and how much of assistance Earth actually needs. So both you and your DM are actually having a lot of fun up there multidimensionally, and it's really, really worthwhile because you're able to see things from that perspective, from that view, up in the ninth, up in the 10th, and up in the 11th, and that is helping you get a clearer, much more wholesome picture of like what's going on in this connection, in this relationship, in the entirety of it all. So it is very special, it is very profound, it is very magical as well. So it's like the magic just weaves in through, and that helps you guys to be in touch with each other in every way possible. And also deep down, it's like your soul really, really needed this. Both you and your DM needed that temporary mini separation. Now you guys truly, truly realize that you guys can't live without each other, especially your DM. He's very, very certain about what he wants to do with this relationship, the what course of action he wants to pursue next. He is so deeply, deeply ingrained in protecting your connection, materializing it in every way possible, manifesting it in every way possible. He wants to really, really have a life with you in 3D, and he knows it will work out. He's also being guided by the guides, and he knows that things will all fall in place. You guys have also been doing a lot of astral traveling, especially when you guys were not talking. And now that you've reconnected again, you guys are just having this multi-dimensional communication reunion. It's, in a way, it's just so powerful, it's so deep, it's so intense, it's so magical. And both you and your DM are just feeling this huge sense of self discovery like never before. Also, deep down, you guys are transforming. It's like you guys are downloading a lot of new superpowers, and they are just, so I'm like just seeing, I'm downloading so much new visions, especially now with your connection. It's like a lot is coming through, so much is coming through. Like deep down, I see a future where you're living together, you're raising your families together. It's just so beautiful, so deep. I see so much peace and harmony, how you're literally living, how you're both literally living a higher dimensional life here on earth. That's how deep, that's how profound all of this is. So it's like coming together and creating this peace like never before. So in a way, this is an indicator of how much growth and transformation that you're both experiencing. And it's also opening up new pathways to experience this life together in a very holistic and wholesome way. Also, both of you are very, very proud of your contributions multidimensionally, and really going through the different dimensions and trying your best to transmute your experiences. So it's two ways. So you're bringing in all the knowledge that you're gathering on earth up there, and also creating a lot of new avenues for earth to truly, truly transcend to a higher dimension. So your work there is being highly, highly recognized, and hence why, like I say it every week, Marion, you may be feeling a bit more tired and exhausted because you're spending a lot of time, both you and your DM are spending a lot of time up there multidimensionally glowing in your full powers. So it's really, really interesting the kind of stuff that you're doing up there, and deep down you know how important it is, and your contributions are invaluable in so many ways. It's like they are profound, they are deep, and the value that you add to the systems and communities are just deep. So the messages I'm getting from your DM is that he says that he has decided it's you and only you, and he knows that you both have been through a lot, but yet the same time you both bring so much joy to each other, so much miracles to each other, and that is what's meant to help you both discover the sweetness in your connection. And your DM is also saying that he is truly, he's truly happy about getting back together, and he can't wait to go on more adventures with you. He can't wait to do more things with you. He can't wait to truly enter a period of divine bliss with you forever and ever. And your DM is also saying that he is the luckiest man alive to know you and be with you, and he is ever grateful for all that you do for him. And your guides want you to know, Marian, you're on the right path here. Keep doing what you're doing. You're being supported, protected energetically. God is with you always. And things are meant to enter a new period of discovery, of soul level discovery and change like never before. And also there is so much that's going on, and you're just going to be downloading a lot of stuff, and it's going to be very, especially the last couple of months, in fact the last year itself, you have, both you and your DM have gone through so much healings and activations and upgrades and transformers, and it's been a beautiful journey of healing and growth and wonderment like never before. So it is just so powerful, like everything is going on in the right direction, and before you know it, Marian, both you and your DM are going to live very wholesome and fulfilling lives. And God is with you both always. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, Marian. And next up, I have got Shay, Nimit, and Shilpi. Oh, Marion says, I just observe that he's in awe when I say something to him. My wisdom that sometimes make him smile and inspired. A lot of change, telepathic, heart purging. Everything is like magic and miracles. Thank you so much, Vaj. I can tell everything in a beautiful words right now. And thank you for all your healing, Vaj. Looking forward to the 1010 healing. Oh, I'm so excited for that as well. And yes, your DM is completely in awe of you, of your wisdom, of everything you say, of the inspiration that you create in his life, the creativity, the passion. You are literally his lifeline. You are the very reason why he exists, and he's completely basking in that joy, and the energies that you create for him. Oh wow, 1010, perfect timing. It's such a sign. Wow, that's beautiful, beautiful, Marion. And he is really, really, really inspired by you, and he really admires you so much. And it's like he's just admiring you in every way possible. So it's so deep and it's so profound and it's so magical, it's just extremely beautiful, like all of it. And that deep immense transformation that is coming through, it's just beautiful. And you're right, a lot of heart level purging is happening as well, but it's all so magical and filled with miracles. It's just getting better and better and better, so it's going to be amazing in the next couple of weeks. And with the 1010 portal healing, it's just going to be amazing. And thank you, Marion. Oh, Marion says your healing is magical, Vash. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to your compliment, and I'm so happy. It makes such a difference in both of your lives. So thank you for your kind words. But really, Marion, both you and your DM are going to experience a lot of beautiful miracles, and it's going to be so magical. So I'm looking forward to you sharing all of that. And it's you're both going to share such a beautiful life together. So yes, so excited about everything. And yes, I can just say that you are going to unlock more and more miracles, unlock more and more doors of great potential. So it is going to be a beautiful, beautiful journey ahead. All right. All right. So next up, I have got Shay. Okay, Shay's question is, may I have the current energies between Frank and I? Please and thank you. All right. So, what do I see? I feel that your DM is still dealing with a lot of guilt. I feel a lot of release coming through. I feel like deep down your DM is just purging a lot. There is a deep level of purging that's going on, and it's just taking a toll on him right now, because he's very worried. In a way, he really misses you, he misses your energies, he misses being with you. And it's taking a toll on him because he's also releasing a lot of fear. And I'm feeling like he's trying to do all he can to find a place of peace and wisdom in his heart. So it's, in a way, I feel like everything that's going on, it's like creating a pathway for you both to reunite again. And this is going to allow a lot of miracles that's going to eventually bring about a deep inspiration I also feel like with all the fear and guilt your DM is releasing, it's also going to bring about this huge transformation. Huge. It's like a whole new beginning is awaiting both of you, and it's also such that it's creating a new pathway. I also feel like deep down there is this feeling of like there's definitely a kind of a deep seated union that's coming along, and it's bringing about beauty and clarity, and it's also bringing about this joy like never before. And this innate joy comes from past lifetimes. It's like you're remembering. I feel like your DM is remembering a lot of things from the past, and that's what's creating this inspiration in a way as well. I also feel like your DM is preparing himself to open up new doors, and he's also like, in a way, it's like both of you are just entering this period of profound change, a period of profound magic awaits the both of you as well. And in a way, I also feel like there are many changes that you're both going to experience, and it's going to both impact you in the most beautiful way possible. So it's going to be filled with inspiration and transformation, and it's also going to bring about a lot of magic in your journey. Having said that, there are many windows of opportunities that are coming your way, and it's also going to be deep down, deeply transformational. So the messages that I'm getting from your DM is that he's trying his best, he's releasing all the guilt and fear, and he really, really appreciates you, admires you, and he's trying to find a place in his heart to be back with you again. And he says he cannot wait any longer, and that he just wants to be together with you. And also, it's like, this is it. The time has come for both of you to be together again. Your combined energetic fields are looking very promising. I see a lot of gold and blue, which is very, very potent and a deep sign of things that are coming forward as well. And it's also a sign that new beginnings are happening. So, just go with the flow, Shay, and I feel like you will be surprised with the huge miracle that's coming your way. There is definitely going to be surprise communication that is coming through, and deep down, this is going to bring about a lot of harmony and deep, deep level of joy as well. And you are also going to feel a fulfillment like never before, and it's going to be very, very transformational. It's going to be high level. It's just going to be miraculous. Like everything is going to flow in place, and it's just going to be very harmonious, and it's going to be deep, and it's going to be highly, highly transformational. Your guides want you to know that all the work that your DM is doing, it's direct, it's bringing you both in the right direction, as it's going to lead to a reunion again, and you're also going to feel a lot of peace and joy that comes through. So in a way, be ready for the beauty that's going to shine, and the magic that's going to come both your way. And it's going to be very powerful, very magical, and it's certainly going to be a beautiful, beautiful pathway of joy and magic, and it's certainly going to be very deep and very profound. So, yes, with that, the final messages I'm getting from your guides are that things are going to match up, and there is going to be a huge wave of transformation that comes through. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, and finally, there's one more message that's coming through. Things are on the verge of deep transformation. So be ready for the unknown. Be ready for new surprises coming your way, and things are going to just flow through. With that, Shay, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. Next up, I've got Nimit and then Shilpi. All right. Hi, good morning, Catalina. What a surprise. Yes, of course, I can add you to the list. And Madonna, your twin's birthday is 10/10. I wanted to hear this. Oh, happy birthday uh, to your twin. No worries, Catalina. You can always donate later. So I'll just add you to the list. So I've got Nimit, Shilpi, and wait, Shilpi always wants to be the last. So I have Nimit, and then I'll add Catalina as well. Oh, she'll be likes to be the last because it's easier to access the recordings. That's the reason why. So she has made this request to be the last, usually. Yeah. Because I think it's quite hard to like find, the middle and stuff. That's the reason. All right, so let me see what Nimit's question is. So Nimit is saying, "Hey Vaj, this is a birthday month for SPJ. 9th October, and myself 10th October. An energy check please, and if any messages for us. When do you see reunion for us in 3D? You're a beautiful soul. Thank you for everything throughout my journey, and stay blessed." Oh, thank you, Nimit, and happy birthday to SPJ, and happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday, and that too, it falls on the 10-10 portal day, so it's going to be truly, truly amazing. A lot of shifts, a lot of energetic changes. So wow, it's going to be amazing. And it's amazing how both your birthdays are, back to back. And I remember you did mention this last year too. So let me tune in to your energies and see what is going on. So, Nimit, energetically, I am seeing a lot of changes, a lot of transformation, especially with SPJ's energies. I feel like her heart is really warming up, and she's yearning for compassion and empathy. She's truly, truly feeling very alone, and so I feel like she's seeking you, she's wishing for you, she's yearning for you, and as a result, she's sending you all this love and warmth towards you. I feel like SPJ has also surrendered, and she is now in the zone of acceptance, and I feel from now on, things between the both of you is going to hit a new milestone even, and it's just going to keep growing and building, and it's going to be kind of a it's going to be very worthwhile in that regard. It's also going to be highly transformational as well. So deep down, I just feel like this is a special period for both of you, especially now that SPJ is getting a year older. She's also truly, truly reflecting on her life and realizing that she has been missing out a lot by pushing you away. So, this is an indicator that uh, surrendering, coming into a place of divinity. I feel like she's more centered. There's a balance. There's this unique balance that I see between the both of you. So energetically, that is also very, very promising. I'm also feeling and seeing that there is this huge change that is coming forth, and this could happen as a surprise encounter. This could happen as some kind of it could even be 5D telepathically, like I feel like SPJ will really send a very strong heartwarming message to you. And so it could be a dream, it could be something where you know that she is talking to you, she is communicating with you, because I feel deep down that she's yearning to reach out to you and communicate with you, and this has been going on for a while. Especially, like today is her birthday, and she just wants that fullness of connection. I also feel deep down it's a period of welcoming new energies as well. It's also a period of embracing a lot of newness that's flowing in. Also bringing about a lot of magic and magnetism as well. I am also sensing a huge path of divine clarity that is coming forth towards the both of you. So, with so much going on energetically, with a lot of twists and turns and shifts, I feel SPJ. So, the biggest theme of today's reading is surrender. And she also wants forgiveness. So, that's a huge theme that's popping up. She wants you to forgive her for all that she has been, for not being there, for not being present, for lost time. And she's saying that it's going to change, and it's going to be such that both of you are going to have a lot of magic happening in your lives. And also, I feel deep down, I feel like this is going to be a huge step forward in your journey. I also feel like you guys are going to feel this rare coziness between the both of you. So in a way, it's like interconnected. Your energies are just being intertwined, and there is a divine play that is happening. So I just feel like this is, so it will start with very strong telepathy between the both of you, and then you're going to have a lot of dreams together, and this is going to manifest, materialize your 3D union in physical reality. So that's how I feel like the divine order and flow is going to take place. So there's a lot for you to look forward to. Literally, Nimit, your birthday wish is going to be fulfilled, because I do see a beautiful reunion for the both of you coming in, and it's going to be magical, miraculous, marvelous. It's going to be just full of light and magic. I also feel deep down there is going to be a period of deep conversations. Like I feel like you're going to spend hours and hours just catching up on lost time, and it's going to be very, very powerful. And you both deserve that magic and miracle to happen in your life as well. So in terms of physical union, it's not far. I definitely see mid 2025. Yeah, so by mid 2025, definitely there'll be great progress, and I definitely see union by then for the both of you in 3D Nimit. So it's going to be very profound, and it's going to be very, very special too. So the messages I'm getting from SPJ is that she wants you to know that she is truly blessed and grateful for all that you do for her, and also truly blessed and grateful for everything that is happening as well. So in that regard, it is quite a profound journey that you both journey for the both of you. So with that, your guides also want you to know that there's so much going on, and also galactically and astrally there's a lot of things happening as well. I feel like your soul is expanding, and you're both like partaking more duties out there, and you guys are being activated for more missions. So literally you guys are spending a lot of time in the astral as well. So that is a good sign of union that is coming forth, and both of you are truly enjoying each other's company multidimensionally. A lot of projects that you're both partaking, a lot of work on the soul blueprint front is taking place in 8D. So you're literally meeting a lot in 5D and 8D, and that is really good, because you guys are also delving deeper and deeper into your soul history and figuring out what matters for the both of you. I also feel deep down this is going to be a very profound and very deep journey. So, with that, Nimit, finally, your guides wish you happy birthday to the both of you, and great miracles ahead for the both of you. So, all the best, Nimit, and happy birthday to you. And I hope you've enjoyed this channeling. All right, next up, I have got Catalina. So, do you have a question? All right, Catalina, I'll wait up for your question. And Nimit says, I feel there's another person in 3D and that has slowed down the connection in 5D. I think there could be distractions in the 3D, but nothing profound. I think that on a surface level, it may look like this 3D person has an effect on her, but it is not as deep. I just feel like it's it's very it's more of like a fleeting connection, like a passing cloud. There is nothing deep there, but it could be stressing the energies between the both of you to a certain extent, but it doesn't have so much power. In a way, um, in fact, I wouldn't even consider like there's another person per se, but I think that I think that whatever that may be happening is just getting SPJ to get closer to you than ever before. So, in a way, that is deep and profound. And so, yeah. So, I would say, Nime, don't worry about the other person. In fact, there's nothing deep. There's no, there's nothing strong that is coming back. And your connection with her in 5D is going to heighten. So just hang in there, Nimit. And things will get better. Oh, you're most welcome, Nimit. And Nimit says, thanks, Vash, for the wishes and messages. I'll continue to surrender and I look forward to reunion. Yes, just surrender. Don't let this, distractions get to you. Just think of them as obstacles, but they have no power because as twin flames, you know that there is no power that can ever separate you both. So, God's with you, the universe is with you. So, divine blessings and have a very blessed birthday, Nimit. And Catalina, do you have a question? Let me see. Oh, perfect. So, Catalina's question is a question for my DM and me because it's 2 years ago he left and the silence started. It's hard keeping hope and high vibes, but I won't give up. But for me, it's important to know if he still wants us. All right, let me connect to his energies and see what's going on, Catalina. I see a lot of purple, and I see a whole blanket of white. I feel lately your DM has been surrendering to the cosmos more and more, because of the void he has been feeling in life due to you. So yes, a part of him is focused on his company and expansion, but there's also that soul level urge to try to understand why he's feeling this void and why he's experiencing this feeling, and why you're always in his heart and mind. So to answer your question, yes, he still wants to be together with you. In fact, he always wants to be together with you. However, he does have inherent fears and securities that do come to him in waves. So sometimes he's okay, sometimes, it goes deeper and there's more stuff coming out. There is also that fear that you may have moved on, and he doesn't want to come and disrupt your life as well. And he's also very embarrassed at the way he left, because he is not that kind of person to just disappear, and leave and disrespect a connection like that. So he harbors a lot of that guilt, which haunts him on a deep level, and this causes him to debate like what is going on, and so forth and stuff like that. So I just feel like because of that, he feels like he's swinging back and forth, literally like a swing, trying to find a center. So for some time, focusing on his company, his business, his career, health, but the void, the pain of missing you, the void of not being with you is just increasing by the day. So initially he was in that running phase, but now he's more on the surrender phase. That's what I feel that is deeply coming through. And in that regard, I feel like deep down he is navigating through his soul to try to find answers, which is good, because the answers that he's seeking will lead to you, is leading to you even. So because he is in the complete he's in the verge of like complete surrender, you are also going to mirror that as well. So you're going to experience a period where time and space doesn't exist, and it's like everything is happening all at once. And this will be like that point where you both will like experience 3D physical union again. So to answer your question, your DM is definitely coming back, and he's definitely not giving up at all. He never has that thought has never crossed his mind. And to him in his head, you are always there. He's literally living with you all the time. He does miss the 3D, he does miss the physical connection, so he is definitely working towards that. So the messages I'm getting from him is that the guilt, the pain, the way he left, it's something that he will never forgive himself for. And he knows that you don't deserve that kind of pain, and he's very embarrassed, even like why did he behave the way he behaved. So in a way, he is in the crossroads of balancing the guilt. He's in the crossroads of trying his best to find closure to his own inner demons. It's like he's tired of the fear, of the guilt, of the walls that he has imposed around him. He's also afraid of what may come Like, a big part of it is how is he going to face you? And that is a dilemma that he has been, like, going back and forth in phases. So that is something that he's dealing with. But you know what? All of that is going to change because he is, like I said, connecting to the cosmos more and more. So that is like opening up a new window of surrender, which is going to lead you back. It's going to lead him back to you. So the most important thing that you're seeking is he still wants us. He still wants you both to be together. He loves being together with you, and he to him, in his mind, it's like you are always family, and that is never going to change. And connecting to your guides, there is going to be miracles, and there are going to be a lot of pleasant surprises coming your way as well. And consider this a testing period. And you know what? You have always been a very strong soul, an individual, so you will be able to, you know, you will be back to keeping hope and experiencing the high vibrations again. So this is just a temporary testing period, but things are going to get better, Catalina. So your guides want you to know that, and also that, you guys are meant to be together in this lifetime, and it's just going to flow in the most beautiful way, in the most profound way possible. And also, deep down, this is going to be a period of deep change, direction, how you're going to find each other again, and going to be in full, wholesome, joyous union. It's going to be just better. He's going to, in fact, you're going to see a better version of him, especially with everything that you have both gone through in the last 2 years, all the healings, all the activations, all the upgrades, and all the changes. Now, finally, he is going to come back, and it's going to be a very pleasant and secure and stable union. So that's what I'm seeing for the both of you, and it's very, very beautiful, and it's very, very deep, and it's just meant to be. And finally, your DM says that he is so thrilled by the future, and he knows deep down that you will never give up on him as well, and he appreciates that. And he's also grateful for all your patience and the time and space that you have given him. So he says that he feels full freedom when he comes back. He says that he's already feeling the full freedom and that unconditional love and the beauty of the connection that you both share. It's like he says that he's really, really appreciative of everything that you have done for him, of all the patience, of how long you've waited for him, and he apologized for his shortfalls, and he apologized for his nasty side. It's never something that he ever wants to be with you ever. So yes, deep down he says that the time has come, and he's ready to resume, reconnect, and be in reunion again. So with that, Catalina, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And finally, I have got Shilpi. Katerina says he always was a person who could disappear. So that's not a new behavior pattern, but understand the guilt he feels about leaving me and my daughter so suddenly and so profound. And for me, the same. He literally is with me all the time. Thanks so much for this challenge. Oh, you're most welcome, Catalina. I really hope, you know, this channeling has given you the clarity you were seeking, and all the best. And I can't wait for you both to be together again in the 3D, in the physical. And yeah, all the best and blessings to you as always. All right, finally, Shilpi. So Shilby's question is, hi Vaj, there has been no movement and I'm still in that detached energy. Whatever you can get from and advice from my guides, please. Thank you. I want you to give me all the good, bad, and the ugly. Please, loads of love and and thank you for putting up. It's my crazy. No worries at all, Shilpi, Let's see what is coming up. All right, Shilpi, firstly, I think that the reason why you're feeling extremely, detached is because I feel like your DM is feeling the absolute opposite. I feel like he feels very, in a way, he's really missing you, and he really wants to be with you, and he is feeling like he's losing you. And I'm picking up a lot of fear from your divine masculine. I'm feeling like he feels like he made a mistake and he's the reason why he is losing you, and there is a lot of pain as a result of that. And also there is this deep level of confusion and fear that is kind of like causing causing both of you to look for each other. So I feel like, in a way, I feel a lot of push and pull energies between the both of you. And it like energetically, your combined energetic signature, a lot of green, blue, gold, silver, pink, and yellow. So it is a lot of it is definitely a lot of um, multi-dimensional energetic integration that's taking place as well. So probably because there's a lot of change that's happening in your combined energetic fields, you're feeling that detached energy. So the advice I'm getting from your guides is that they want you to know that deep down that you are going through a period like a huge upgrade sort of, and so is your DM. And because of these changes, you're just feeling a bit, flustered in that regard. And the lack of movement in the 3D is actually contradictory to the immense movement that's taking place multidimensionally and in 5D as well. I feel like your DM is reaching out to you telepathically a lot because he's afraid that he's losing you. So when I'm channeling your DM's thoughts, he's saying that he is in a state of deep fear and embarrassment and guilt because he feels like he should have put in more effort, and he feels like that's the reason why you're slipping away, and that's causing him a lot of pain in that regard. It's also costing him a lot of shock, and it's causing him a lot of panic as well, because trying to like navigate and trying to figure out what is happening is it's kind of taken a huge toll on energetically, spiritually, and quite intensely, like how the entirety of it all, it's just causing this deep seated challenge that you're both facing in that regard. I also feel like deep down, what you're both dealing with, it's kind of profound because in a very, very deep way, your DM is just struggling to express his true feelings and what he's going through and what all that is happening energetically in his mind and causing him to like feel all sorts of release, all sorts of pain. So that's what I feel like it's coming. So the good is that I feel everything that your DM is going through right now, he's going to make the effort to make things right. So the bad and ugly is the spiritual crisis and changes and shifts and ascension related stuff that you're going through. So that is what's causing all this turmoil and this fear and these energies of displacement and everything. So your guides want you to hang in there, Shilpi, because you are going to be surprised with a lot of miracles and magic that will be coming your way. Also, there is going to be a lot of deep-seated change that is going to come and sweep you off your feet, and also a lot of harmonious and pleasant. It's going to be a period of pleasant changes. It's also going to be a period of visions, deja vu, coincidences. So I feel a lot of that is going to powerfully come in through as well. And deep down, with all of that that's going on, there's also going to be a great deep level of clarity that is just going to come in and transform, impact, transform, shift, create the miracles that both of you have been missing out on, and bring about a sense of deeper clarity, deeper joy. So I feel like because of this um, detached energy that your DM is feeling from you, it's causing him a lot of panic. So in a way, I feel like this is making him reflect deeper within on like what to do, what is the next course of action, and so on and so forth. So this is going to be a catalyst for him to act on this relationship. So this could really mean that he may have that conversation with his karmic on like what to do. So a lot of new changes are coming your way. So that's what I feel, that's going to come in, and it's going to bring forth the kind of miracles that you may have been awaiting for a very long time. And I also feel deep down the magic that you're both exuding is just powerful, in the grandest way possible. It's just deep, it's just powerful, it's just meaningful also. And also very relevant to all that is happening. So this deep-seated transformation is just playing a huge part in helping you both feel that dynamic change and presence. So with that, it is very crucial that your journey is filled with a lot of power, a lot of strength, and a lot of change. Finally, your guides want you to know things will get better, Shilpi, and just hang in there and be ready for new changes that's going to come your way. And everything will flow in well and flow in good. And your guides want you to know that you're going to be surprised with a lot of new there's going to be a lot of rebirth, renewal energies are also going to come away, but there's going to be surprise encounters, surprise shifts and turns in your journey as well. So expect the unexpected, Shilpi, because you are entering great times with your DM. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, and thank you guys for being here. And I know a lot of you all catch up on this live much later. Blessings to all of you. Also, I still have spots for the 10-10 portal healing. So if you guys are interested, do book your spot. And with that, I will see you all Saturday night. Hopefully no more changes. I will see you at our usual time this week, and we will talk more. And if you guys have any topic suggestions, if you want me to go and channel some topics, do let me know as well. With that, love you all and talk to you all soon. Take care and bye-bye.